This pandemic has essentially taken all the inequity and all the broken systems in this country and set it on fire.
We also know that the pandemic is imposing much larger costs on many people and families. The death count is rising so quickly every day, and behind every one of those numbers is a lifetime of stories and relationships and meaning. And yet this virus is preventing families from being together in these profound moments, and grieving and remembering together.
Unsurprisingly, and as we know, this disease is kind of like a natural disaster that hits the entire city, except as we know, those communities that have already been struggling due to systemic racism, the scourge of inequality, unequal access to healthcare, and so on, are being hit much harder due to that existing structural inequality. These workers and those communities are also the source of a lot of our frontline workers, our grocery store workers, our delivery workers, our hospital workers, our hospital cleaning staff as well. These are the people who are allowing us, and these are the communities who are allowing us to stay home with the work that they do, yet they are experiencing some of the highest and most disparate impacts of this pandemic. I think that the silver lining of all of this is that if you did not recognize the structural inequity, if you did not see it before, I think that coronavirus and the impact of the coronavirus has really upped the contrast and laid it bare for everyone to see. If you are privileged enough to be able to work from home or to be able to stay inside, I think it's important. One thing that I've told my staff is that, when we're on the clock, things are so hectic and crazy. We're responding to so many different requests, but it is really, really important to unplug and to just completely zone out sometimes. And sometimes that means dinner with family and friends. Sometimes that means just, putting on television or playing Animal Crossing. I know a lot of people are picking that up now, but it really sometimes it's you just have to unplug. And one thing that I think is important too is and what I've told people is do not feel pressure to be as productive in this time. Our job, no matter if you are employed right now or unemployed right now, our job is to take care of ourselves. That's our number one job. Everything else is secondary to that. And it's really important that, there's this idea that we should translate this hustle mentality while we're in quarantine. And it's so unhealthy. It is just a symptom of this hyper-capitalist society that we're supposed to grind ourselves to the nub even when we're home is wrong.